I don't wanna pop the pistol, we both grown, we can talk out issues. But just in case you got too much bass, I'ma bring 2 sticks like a popsicle. The mag is big, but the Glock little. The bag is big, but the block little. You niggas be rushing to die. I'm taking my time, I'ma outlive you. You niggas be blowing the whistle off. Know everything like you see through a crystal ball. Know what they did and you know what they did to y'all. You know about every bitch in the city, dog. Groupie ass niggas, I gotta get rid of y'all. Play from a distance, won't be in the midst of y'all. Get to acting like bop if you piss me off. Acting like bop if you piss me off. I'm about to wear out your whiskey off. When I grab you by the whiskers and rip them off.
Welcome to Big Boy's Noise.
What's going on, noisy neighbors? It's your boy Big Boy Noise. It's your boy Big Boy Noise. And first off, I'm going to say it is Poly Ammo weekend. Poly Ammo is due for everybody that's part of the Poly crew. Poly Ammo is due this Saturday. So guys, let's try to get these payments in at least by Friday. So we could get it to the recipient, who is Atumbre Outdoors. He could receive his $120, yes, $120 pot. Welcome to the team, our new member, seconds count. You know what I mean? The pot is now up to $120 because it's now 8 of us, and we still got 2 slots open for if 2 more people want to join in. The pot will go up to $150, but we still got, y'all better hurry up before this door closes, because the Poly crew, once it's closed, it's going to be closed probably for a good little while. You know what I'm saying? So, Poly Ammo was due, guys. Get your payments, and I see some of you guys put in your payments. Cash App, that's money sign Big Boys Noise, money sign Big Boys Noise. So my guy Atumbre Outdoors, who is a great gun guy, can receive his pot. Now, getting to the topic of this one, I'm gonna tell y'all right off the top, you're not gonna like this video. A lot of people not gonna like this video. Some will, some won't. A lot of people gonna hate me for making this video. But if you got any sense, you will understand my reasoning for such a bold statement. I'm here to say today that guns are for punks. Honestly. Guns are for punks. It's a pussy weapon. It's for pussies. Guns are for punks. Now, am I saying I'm a punk? No. Am I saying I'm a pussy? Excuse my language. No. Okay, when I say guns are for punks, it's because I want to go to the origin of combat, the origin of defending yourself. I'm going to just start with back in the day, relative terms. I'm not even going to go all the way back. Well, no, let's go all the way back to the very early beginnings of mankind, where a rumble was a rumble. 2 guys would get out there and fight to the death, or 2 guys would get out there and fight, and then a matter would be settled, and the whole town will gather around and watch 2 guys fight. They don't care if they was brothers, two people would get out there and they would fight. It would be a test of heart, of guts, a test of will, and a test of how much you really believed on that you were right in the matter. And if you were wrong, then sometimes that will come out all in the course of a rumble. You know what I mean? Or a fight to the death. Just a battle. With these hands right here, nobody could get shot by mistake. It was straight hands, okay, in those times. From those times on, you went on to the swords, okay? It took a skill, and it was swords. Wasn't nobody getting stabbed by mistake. It was sword on sword. You choose your weapon. Let's get to those medieval times when it was like, yo, choose your weapon. Somebody choose a club, somebody choose an axe. Somebody choose an axe, somebody choose a knife. Somebody choose a knife, somebody choose a claw. Somebody choose a claw, somebody will choose a sword. And they get out there skill for skill, taking the slices. I'm talking about, you really mean to do something when you're the one carving through something. Now, see, with guns, when I say guns are for punks, bullets, you ain't got to touch nobody for a bullet to hit them. You can shoot them from a mile away. Okay, you're not going to feel that. But when you talk about somebody cutting you with a sword or a knife, they feeling that flesh and bone. They mean it. It's the same way like you hear a lot of people on the street. Sometimes these guys be gangsters on the street, kill anybody with a gun. But then they go to prison, and then they find out they run into the real tough guys. The real tough guys. The guys that run up on you with that shank, and they want to say, okay, fight. Let's fight shank on shank. And it's like, yo, you better have a shank game. Or the guys that just run up on you with straight strength, combat, jitsu, boxing, with knuckles, choke out game, putting dudes to sleep, strangling dudes to death, stuff like that. You find out the real tough guys. See, that's combat. You know what I'm saying? These guns are for suckers. Okay? They're for punks. Guns are a punk weapon. Once again, I'm not saying I'm a punk for having it. I'm not saying you're a punk for having a gun. Unfortunately, in these times that we live in, okay, as modern times went on, the genius of man's mind came up with weapons, and people came up with weapons to use who might not have been as physical as the people who they were using the weapons against. So it's like smarts. Like they came up with weapons. Poof, we shoot you with a musket or shoot you with this kind of gun. You don't even know nothing about that. I know there's times where it's just like some people were using bow and arrows and spears, and all of a sudden the muskets was introduced. The long right, poof, like what the hell is that? Black powder shotguns blowing dudes away. It was like, okay, it's no longer about really like physical, what you could do physically, spear and all that. It's like, okay, guns are now introduced to mankind. And again, I say, now I know that firearms, now keeping it all in context, I know that firearms has done a lot for our country. And I know that without firearms, a lot would not be established in our country, okay? But when I'm saying guns are for punks, I'm saying it's nothing personable about it. You don't have to be personable to use it. Whereas as just straight up and down combat, or like I said, knife work or punches, fist work, you had to be straight up and down. It was personable. Okay, your belief was attached to your fist, and your fist is attached to the wrist, which has the veins going through your arms. That's your blood. Okay, the man in you will come out. Back in the day when I was young, everybody didn't want to be tough guys. There were some tough guys, but I wasn't trying to be a tough guy. There was phases when you start going. I was turned to be one of the worst at a time, because it was like I was picked on for being big and stuff like that. Before you know it, I started picking on people for the hell of it, sucker punching them after school for no reason and things like that. That was a time, but I know where that all traced from. Okay, but back in the day, everybody didn't want to be tough guys, man. We wanted to dance, have fun, get some money, mess with some girls, play sports, walk your dogs, all type of stuff, man. This is just a beautiful life. Who want to walk around trying to be tough? But unfortunately now in this world, guns are in the hands of too many fools. So guns are in the hands of everybody, and a lot of people are not just mentally ill. A lot of people are silly, and they want to be tough guys. They're not real tough guys. They want to be tough guys. Let me tell you the difference. A real tough guy, and Lord, I've lost a friend to this. Real tough guys, man, if they ever say they was in a fight and somebody shoot them, they on the ground, they tell them, you better kill me. I mean, it's the dumbest thing I think in the world to say to somebody. I don't think it's a smart thing, but it's a tough guy thing. Like I lost a friend from South Philly, rest in peace, my brother. He told him, you better kill me. So the guy killed him when he was still talking trash while he was on the ground, shot. I mean, it was supposed to be a rumble because he was from that cloth. The real tough guy. He was a real tough guy. And sometimes he would make trouble, but he was a real tough guy. He would throw these hands up, and trust me, he hit hard. Loved him to death, man. And we had mutual respect for each other, you know what I'm saying? Because I had to defend myself against him to let him know I wasn't no punk. But see, back in the day, it was about who you really were. You had to establish who you really were. Not even if you weren't trying to be a tough guy, you had to have some type of toughness about you. Okay? But yeah, he told the guy, you might as well kill me if you shot me. And then the guy just killed him, you know what I mean? Which was crazy. You know what I mean? It was just crazy. But yeah, that's what real tough guys do. These guys nowadays, they get shot. The minute they get shot, they freaking out, they squealing and all that type of stuff. They're not tough guys. Back in the days, let me tell you something, man. Back in the days, even cops. Back in the days, a cop will give his what? Back in the days, the real tough guys will call the cops out to a rumble. Like, yo, why don't you give me a fair when you saying all that now? You ain't all that without that gun. The police officer would give his gun to his partner, and he would get in the middle of the street. And if whoever the boys that was on the corner that was talking that stuff, they would get it on. The boy on the corner be a real tough guy. He would really knuckle it out with the cop. And if he win, the cop wouldn't be mad. Or sometime if he lose, it just go that way. It was real tough guys. Like, nigga challenged the cops to a straight up squabble. See, these guys nowadays, when cops slap them, they squeal, hey, what you doing? Like, I'm just saying, like, it's a difference. And I know that's an abuse of authority, but I'm just saying there is a difference. And I'm saying that not everybody should want to be a tough guy. You know what I'm saying? But there is a difference. There's tough guys who really would rumble the cops. I know used to be a guy on our block named Window. When he get into a fight, when the cops pull up, let me tell you, they coming up, he dropping cops. Boop, bop, boop, boop. He dropping them until it's at least 8 or 9 of them all over him and handcuffing them. Everybody like, Window, stop. He get full of liquor. But even without liquor, he was just a tough guy. This guy was just a tough guy. Love him to death, man. Window. Just one of those guys, man, that's strong, and when he go crazy, he just go crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like real tough guy stuff. Like you literally almost got to kill him to get him to calm down. One time I watched one of his own homies sucker punch him to calm him down. That type of tough guy. All right. But anyway, yeah, guys. We're not punks for having these firearms because unfortunately every family needs to have one of these firearms to protect themselves from the punks. Okay. This punk weapon here is not for punks, all punks. Okay. You know what I mean? Okay. I know the topic of this, the title was a little bit of shock effect, but let me keep it real with you. We need these. I wish we didn't need these, is what I'm saying to you. I wish we all didn't need these guns, but we do because there's a lot of punks out there in the world with these guns, and they get these guns, and all the wannabe tough guys want to be tough guys. They just want to argue just so they can pull their gun out. And a lot of them, they pull their gun out and get shot up because they don't use it, or they just want to pull their gun out and start shooting. That's not a tough guy. That's a soft guy. That's the part that I would just wish our younger folk, that we as responsible gun owners must teach to our children. And that's why I teach it. And that's why I do this Big Boy Noise channel. I let y'all see my regular life like, yo, I'm regular. These guns do not make me a tough guy. Don't make nobody a tough guy. So, you know what I mean? You can tell who the real tough guys are. You know what I mean? These firearms don't make you a tough guy. Let's just keep it 100, man. But that's all I want to know, y'all comment on the matter. Because back in the day, if you was having a dispute, somebody walk up and punch you dead in your mouth and you rumble. It wasn't no, you get sucker punched like, all right, I'm going to the car. I'll be right back. Niggas going to the car. They soft. Back in the day, even if you didn't win the fight, even if you was a skinny dude, somebody sucker punch you, it was honor in the fact that he hit him back. The fact that you stood your ground. It was honoring that. A lot. So I just want to, all our new 2-8 gun owners, because it's not worse than seeing somebody that first get gunned and they be like, I'm telling you, I got that thing on me, man. I'm telling you. They be like looking to get into something. You're like, this dude's a square. I don't even really want to talk to this guy. Matter of fact, get away from me, bro. You's a square. You got your license to carry now. You sitting here all amped up. You know, I got that glick on me, acting all stupid. Come on, man. You ain't seen enough. You ain't a real tough guy. And not just are you not a real tough guy, you're not a real guy, period. You're not a real one. You don't know what it looked like to see death. You don't know what it looked like to watch somebody choke on their own blood. You don't know what murder is like. You don't know how serious these guns are. That's why I teach the seriousness of gun safety. That's why I teach the seriousness of how to defend yourself with this weapon from the punks who have this weapon. Because I've seen how fast life could be taken. All right? So I say it and I stand on it. Guns are really a punk weapon. Originally, a punk weapon. Okay? Now, they do stand a good purpose for people who feeble, like women, handicapped. And they stand a good purpose now for everybody to protect themselves. I hope you guys get where I'm going with this. But guns are for punks. Okay? Originally, guns are for punks. That's the topic, the title of this. All right? Your boy, Big Boy Noise. I know y'all gonna hear some flack for this one, but if you follow the story, then you'll understand my angle here. Big Boy Noise is no longer a gun owner. Do it mean I'm getting rid of all my guns? Hell to the no. Are you crazy? I ain't a fool. I just wish we was in a world where we didn't all need them. You know what I mean? But unfortunately, these weapons got into the hands of too many people, and now we just need them to protect ourselves from the punks of the world. All right, your boy, Big Boy Noise. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and get those polyammo payments in so my man Atumbre Outdoors can receive his payment, his $120 on Saturday. What is polyammo? Every 2 weeks, we got 8 of us. Every 2 weeks, we donate $15. You just cash app it, money sign, Big Boys Noise. Every 2 weeks, we all just put $15 in a pot, and every 2 weeks, a different donor receives the whole pot. That's all it is. That's all polyammo is. And when you get that $120, you see what I did last time. I went and grabbed a bunch of ammo, 9mm. What I grabbed? A bunch of 9 ammo, some 45 hollows, little things, you know, like that. But yeah, your boy, Big Boy Noise. Y'all stay tuned.